All right, we are ready for some football manager. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me get everything turned on here, and there we go. Back. We missed a week last week. Took a week off of streaming, but we are back for some more of our VFL Wolfsburg run here. We're just in the phase of just having fun. We're nothing serious. We don't care too much about the results, although it'd be nice to see us just be absolute dominant, like I think we can be. I mean, truth be told, this might be one of the best teams I've ever put together, quite frankly, especially if you figure in the potential. Like, if these guys reach their potential, this is absolutely the best team I've ever put in a football manager game. We shall see if they can actually achieve the results that we hope for. But I guess there's not much else to do. Let's just go. Let's get through this. We've only, 2 months out, a little bit over 2 months out from FM25, so I don't know how far we're going to get with this run. Hopefully a couple seasons left. If we're just zipping through here as quickly as possible. But we'll see. I'd love to see us just be absolutely dominant for like multiple years in a row. That would be pretty awesome. I mean, we're already dominant in the Bundesliga, right? How many years in a row have we won? We've won the Bundesliga 3 years in a row. Now, granted, that does not compare to the FC Bayerns of yesteryear, but that's not a bad place to be. We got to start somewhere. What about the Pokal Cup? How have we done on that one? 3 of the last 5 years. So, and again, we don't really care about that one as much. And then, of course, Champions League, we're the most recent winner. So, really the big one is if we can get the Champions League win going, that would be amazing. Schultz, do we care about you? I mean, we've been holding on to you for a while, though. So I think we're gonna reject this. We're going to reject that. Elia. I'm pretty sure we are not selling Elia. Don't get me wrong. 97 mil is a lot of money. But I'm pretty sure we don't want to sell Elia. I mean, if he just gets grumpy about it, then so be it. And we might have to make an adjustment. But for now, Elia gets to stick around. The big thing is just trying to get through this transfer window without losing any of our good players. But we'll see where that goes. There's a couple players that we're willing to sell, but nobody's definitely not Elliot if we can help it. Maliki wants some game time. Sure. Elia, I mean, I definitely would rather you not be a starter, but you're going to get grumpy about it, so we'll make you back to being a starter again. Well, in name, not necessarily in function. FC Bayern, coming up, big game. Another one offering for Schultz. Oster could be as good as Elia. Pereira, yeah, good form, good stuff for sure. Castro, I'll move on loan. Yeah, I think we're okay with this one. That's part of the reason why we don't want to get rid of Elia, because we're letting Castro go out on loan. Acosta, set to sign for Barcelona. Is this one okay? We're okay with? Yes, we're okay with this one. Yeah, we're not using Acosta at all, so we're okay with the Acosta move. Gets a little bit more money back into the bank account. Still negative at the moment. We'll get there. That's fine. I mean, I guess that's one reason to sell Elia, is to get some money coming back in. There's Bushy here. 68 mil. That's not bad. How much did we pay for this guy originally? 63. Actually, we're actually not gaining much, but we used him for a few years, and we're able to sell him on for, break even at the very least, which gets us some money back into the bank account. That's the big thing. And we still have, I think we have Hussein going over there on the left-hand side. I actually don't remember why we were selling Bushy. Do we have Hussein over there? Search for current position. No, we got Knapman. Where is... No, what do I want? Cancel. Where is... Do we not have a guy? I have a guy written down by the name of Hussein. Is he in our back? Here he is. He could play over there. Okay, that's right. We were going to retrain him to play over there. I think that was the plan. I think we're already currently training him. Is that correct? I don't see him in this list. Is he? He's down there with the youngers, isn't he? So let's just go look at his see his training report here. No, we're actually not training him over on the left. Why did I have you written down? Maybe I was thinking about playing you on the left if we could. Well, if we're selling Bushy, we have to bring Hussein back. Right? There's just no two ways about it. So, or bring him to our squad here. So let's where's that under here? Move to our senior squad and add in, where is he at? Okay, well, let's see if we can suggest for the current position. Hey, Tessera, how's it going? He's not on here. Is he in here? Can I find him? I don't know why he's not showing up in my squad planner on any of these lists. That's all right. We know he exists. We'll figure it out here in a minute. In fact, I guess we can go to the squad here and go to Hussein and actually let's go to tech, not tactics, training. Go to Hussein and let's just make sure he's training over there on the left-hand side. We really need to find a better player over there, though. We do. I just brought him up. He's not here. Maybe I just need to let a day go by. I think he's just being a little weird. So, are we letting Bushy go? I mean, it's painful, but he was a very expensive backup, right? And he's only got a 3-star potential at the moment. So, a guy that can be 68 million, I think we have to. I think we'd rather bring somebody else in that can get a better, just has more potential, quite frankly. I'm not saying it's Hussein. I don't think Hussein is the guy, but we need to bring somebody in over there. It's just going to be amazing on that left-hand side, sitting behind Alfredo. Clean sheet milestone. 9 matches without conceding. Not bad. All right, is he over here now? There he is. So he does exist at least here. We just got to retrain him over there on the left-hand side. And we're playing, what are we playing? Specifically, wingback on attack. All right, we'll retrain him, and hopefully we can get him to be a decent player. Because he's young enough. He's young enough to be retrained. So I think it's all good. Am I streaming on Twitch? Am I not? Yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch. Yes. I stream on both Twitch and YouTube. That is, yes, I am. I thought for a second that you were saying that it wasn't working, but I do see that I am, in fact, streaming on Twitch right now. Justin getting a little bit of an injury there. So Costa was okay to lead because we weren't using him at all. Bushy we were technically using, so that one's going to be a little bit more of a painful loss, especially considering we just don't have anybody obvious over there. Yeah, I stream on twitch.tv/Broyar, I guess. I mean, same name as the YouTubes. I mean, they really want Schultz, don't they? They really want Schultz. I mean, I love the fact that Schultz can play like just about everywhere. But I feel like he's going to be worth more than that someday. I could be wrong. I don't feel like I'm in a hurry to sell him, I guess is my big thing. All right, what we got here? Car 6. Let's see. Not many to swap out. Oh, great. Both of our right backs are injured. That's just amazing. I guess you play Jorgensen over there. Technically can play that spot. We'll bring Hussein into the bench itself. We don't have a player here. Who was that? Oh, that was our left back. Yeah. So never mind. That's actually Hussein. So he actually goes there. We just need to bring in a better. Have anybody. So bring Rodriguez onto the bench just to have somebody on the bench. But I mean, there's our team. Obviously, solid team here. Everybody needs to rotate. Otherwise, for like just injury risk reasons. No, we're not even going to look at that because this is FC Bayern. We want to play well here. So let's see what we can do. And obviously, if you're new to the stream, we have already achieved everything and anything we possibly want to achieve with VFL Wolfsburg. So right now we're just having fun, which is why we're just simming the games. We're just going to see how good this team can get. We're going to zip through as much of the season as possible. So we are not playing. And if we get to like a final of like the Champions League or something like that, well, we might play that game. But other than that, we just don't care. We're just trying to zip through these mini seasons as possible. See how absolutely dominant this team's going to be. And that is where we're at. Blanco center back. Oh, yeah. Blanco. It's our guy. We want to keep him around. Honestly, we'll give you whatever money you want. Even though I do need to save a little bit of money. He's worth keeping around for lots of money. 11 straight wins. Maiga set to lose. Okay, we definitely want to get rid of Maiga someday. We don't like Maiga. Maiga is gone. Well, on loan. At least we don't have to think about him for a little bit. Obviously, we are now, with a game in hand, 12 points clear of FC Bayern. We are absolutely tearing up the Bundesliga. Unstoppable right now. Hi, Maiga. Hopefully we can get rid of you completely someday and never have to think about you again. So another Bundesliga game against Augsburg coming up, followed by a Champions League game against... how do they pronounce that? Is that Celtic or Celtic? I actually don't know. I know it's Farsley Celtic. I just don't know how that particular team pronounces it. I mean, we really don't want to go after any other players right now. We're going to sit on this 98 mil and just chill. Nothing worth spending right now. We're trying to build back up the bank account after making a huge splash on the guys that we brought in earlier in the season. We paid money for Farkas. We paid money for Perez. Big money there. And otherwise, we're just kind of just chilling, trying to recover our financial situation. Hey, Gary Miller, how's it going? Minsky. Yeah, we got 60K for him. Yes. Anything else here that we need to worry about? Not really. Just need to make sure Horvat and Osterk get some game time. Finley would be a decent left back someday, maybe. But we just can't afford that. We can't afford that much money for this guy. Yeah, we really just can't. I mean, we have the money, but I don't want to spend the money. I want to fix our bank account is the thing. Well, thank you for the follow, Gary Miller. I really appreciate it, and have a good night. Uncle getting a new deal. Just need to find us a really strong youngster for like 10 mil, 15 mil at most that we can bring in on that left-hand side. That's the goal. We sell Bushy for 68 mil and we can bring in a youngster for 10 mil. It's a pretty good trade if you ask me. And maybe Hussein becomes that guy. We don't know. We'll see how he develops over there. If he can figure out how to play on that left-hand side well enough, then maybe we're fine. Several guys that are not super happy right now. It's a little bit concerning. I think it's just because of game time stuff. How many days do we have left on these guys? 41, 45, 45. Oh, that was canceled because we loaned him out. Fair enough. All right, this game against FC Augsburg should be a pretty easy one for us. Especially considering everything else we've been doing. So, shouldn't be a problem, in theory. All right, let's make sure we set a few people, though, here. We need to bring Ozturk in. He wants some game time. So, let's bring him in for 6. And then who else needed game time? It was Horvat. So Horvat comes in for Perez. Is there anybody else? Jules Fall. I mean, Fall's pretty far down our pecking order here, but I guess we'll bring him in here. Come in for Farkas. I think that's it, right? Everybody else looks... Oh, who is this? Elia? No, Elia wants some more game time as well. All right, fine. Elia comes in for cars. We'll just do a good clean swap for the strikers. Everybody else stays the same. Let's go. 6-1 victory. Is that all? 2 goals from Elia, 2 goals from Hansis, goal from Horvat, goal from Natman. Really a good result, obviously, as you would expect in our ridiculously dominating team here. 12 matches in a row. All right, let's give some guys some rest. Whereas we're getting into the back into the Champions League stuff here again, we will be definitely need to give the guys a bit more rest, a bit more rotation here. Let's go all the way down to here, actually. Oh, come on, down to there. Give you guys a couple days rest, please, and thank you. Where are we ranked in the Champions League? 2nd. Okay. Bayer, that's right. I remember them now. Bayer Leverkusen, number 1 in the Champions League at the moment. Everything looks good there. I mean, we got a better than 53% chance of beating these guys. So I would say that's pretty good odds. Do we need a takeover? I mean, I guess a takeover would sometimes throw in a bunch of money into the bank account, which could be useful, but we'll figure it out ourselves if they don't want to take us over. Horvat needs more playing time. Everybody else is mostly happy, but they should get some playing time in this game just because, I mean, we don't care about playing our best players in this game, I don't think. Famous last words, but I think we're going to be fine. I get these guys to agree to less playtime expectations. They'll be less unhappy about being rotational. All right. Again, we're bringing Elia and Ozturk for this game. We'll bring in Horvat. And we'll bring in Fall for Hansa since he's suspended. Everybody else can stay the same. And we'll just bring a couple more guys onto the bench. If I can actually drag them properly. Anybody we need to rotate out just from a fatigue level? Doesn't look like it. Looks like everybody's pretty fit and ready to roll. Cool. Let's go. Ooh, they played us close. I mean, if you look at everything else over here, we had 13 shots on 13 on target for 30 shots is what I'm trying to say. And so we should have probably just blown these guys away, but they got a late goal to make it look closer than it actually was, I think. Elia picking up a pair of goals. Savatsky picking up a goal on that one. Good stuff. A little bit of money for the bank account. How many goals does Elia have right now? Elia is our top goal scorer for being our backup, although we've been playing him a lot lately. That's pretty good. I love the fact that Zavatski's on 10 as a right winger. All right, next matchup is against who? HSV. Currently succeeding on all three of these. Actually, Ellie's not in this list anymore, which is weird. There he is. Where he wasn't shown on the other list. Maybe it's just got a limited number of entries. We still got about a little bit over a month left to give these guys the game time that they want. I actually think Hussein could become slightly better than Blanco. That is impressive. I think he'll run down the contract, huh? I'm gonna hold on to him and see if we can make him happy. Hoping if we get him some game time, he'll be fine. I love how, I mean, we've gotten some amazing players on this team, and I've got some decent players on my YouTube squad, but not like this. This team has just come together and just been such a strong squad. I need to find these caliber players on my other save. Like if I were to make a best team of the two saves I've got going for FM24 right now, I'd probably take at least 7, 8 players out of this team, and the rest would just come off the other team. Because I think there are some amazing players on the other team, but most of these players are ridiculously good. I don't think there's any other transfers we're going to be planning on doing, so we're just going to sit on the money we got. Hopefully we can fix the bank account, like I said, and go from there. All right, let's see what we got here. Again, if we can bring Ellie on, he's got high injury right now. Oster can come in, though, so let's bring Oster again. Perez looks okay. Zawadzki needs to come out for Botson. Hansis is okay. Farkas is okay. We'll probably bring Farkas out for a fall. I mean, in games like this, we can play some of these other guys. Get them some time. Alfredo needs to swap out if at all possible. Oh, I just realized we don't have somebody locked into that left-hand side. Hussein needs to lock in there. I will fix that here in a moment, though. Hussein, let's give you some time here. I mean, yeah, I get you're just a 1.5 star Grace player right now, but the best way for you to get trained in the role is to play in the role. At least from my experience, that is. Gustin can play 75 minutes, so we'll leave him on the bench. And who do we want to swap out? Blanco or Vergara? Looks like Vergara will be the best. Johnson comes in for Vergara. And honestly, we're going to wait and put Jorgensen on the bench in place of Vergara as well. And I think we're okay with that. Let's go. Is that all? Just 8-0, huh? Come on, guys. I know y'all can do better than that. Saint finished on a 7.7 and a goal. Love it. I love it. All right, there you go. Like I said, got to bring these guys on and get them some game time. 3 goals from Perez. Hat trick, good stuff. Hans is picking up a pair. Botson, Hussein, Johnson picking up goals. Goals everywhere. Hussein scoring on his debut. That is a good way to get things started. Glad we have a bit of rotation, and these rotational players can play well, given that we are on a kind of in the gauntlet right now of like back-to-back games, just 3 days of rest between. Kind of rough. FC Porto should be a bit of a tougher game, though. I was wrong. We have a 55% chance to beat FC Porto. Never mind. We're going to be fine. I don't think anything changes here, does it? Everybody's pleased with their playing time so far. Broyar needs a new contract soon. I mean, there's some good players out there. There really are. Just can't afford them right now. Or I should clarify, choosing not to afford it right now. Both of these guys are high, so we're gonna let them sit for this game. Horvat, how are you looking? Horvat can come in for Perez. We need to get probably one of you guys out for fall, maybe. And we'll give you some game time. That's fine. Oh, actually, let me reset this back. And let's make sure we bring Hussein into this spot and save this so that we can always have him on the bench from now on. There we go. That's better. So what did I say? Horvat comes in for Perez. Hussein comes in for Alfredo for suspension. Blanco comes out for Johnson. Hey, look, Hussein's already up to a single solid star. That's good. Natman, I'd like to get out. Gustin's a little bit injured right now, though. Jorgensen can come into the bench for Blanco. We don't have anybody for the left-hand side, though. Natman can technically play left-hand if absolutely necessary. So we'll just bring somebody in. Bring Fall onto the bench. Oh, and this is never mind. This is Champions League. We can bring both of you guys. All right, let's go. 3-0. Johnson, Zavatsky, and Cars all picking up goals. Did technically take the top spot as of right now on goal differential. That's all the games, right? We don't have any more games at this level. We do not. Cool. So we did finish that in the top spot. Move on to the next round. Oh, I forgot to give our guys some rest. Sorry, guys. Should be all right, though. We got what, 3 more weeks left on these guys' promises? Still a month, actually. These games have come in such close succession that it feels like we've done more than we have. I mean, I'm not expecting anything before the transfer window, but you never know, I suppose. Oh, no. We just put him in a position we want him to be in. He is not leaving. You, however, I mean, going out alone is fine, except for the fact that we would probably prefer you to be homegrown at club if we can. You are still eligible to be homegrown at club. Oh, for VfL Wolfsburg too. Never mind. Let's move you into the under-19 squad. Did not realize that did not count for us. And see if that will trigger okay. And we'll say no to this. Hopefully we can still get you homegrown at club. I mean, really, probably just defender left. It's about the only one that might improve it. But I'm not expecting to go after anything. I mean, Hussein's done 2 games, right? 7.7 in the league, 6.8 in the Champions League. Honestly, that's not bad. I'm happy with that so far. We are not going to take part in the deadline day. I don't think we need to. Rodriguez is technically fourth string. I don't want to get rid of him, though. I'm happy with him. I'm going to say no. He might get grumpy. We might have to give him some game time, but I want to keep him around. I mean, I don't think we really care about this guy at all. Oh, Zavotsky. We're only fourth on wage expenditure right now. This just proves you don't have to spend a lot of money to get a lot of good players. Praise all the boys for doing a good job of something. Training. I mean, to be fair, they're doing a good job of all the things they're doing right now. Especially the games at the moment. I have this bad feeling this VSB Stuttgart game could be a trap game for us if we're not careful here. Bots in for Zavotsky. Hansis needs to sit. We'll bring in Fall for Hansis. Fredo should probably sit. Or Natman. Let's bring Gustin in. Let's get him some game time. Let's bring Vergara out. Can't be Johnson. It's going to have to be Jorgensen. And Vergara sits on the bench. Zavotsky needs to sit out completely, so we'll bring in... We'll just bring in Hansis on the bench. All that looks good. Let's go. Hmm, 3-0. Carr's picking up a pair of goals, and apparently there was an own goal. Yes, there was. 14 in a row. All right, we should be able to do some pretty heavy rotation against Union Berlin here. Really don't want to lose Rodriguez. I like his ability, his potential. And yeah, I realize he's not getting a lot of game time right now, but that doesn't mean he's not going to get any. All right. Obviously, we're expected to win. Still got several guys that have potential out on loan right now. We got a lot of good guys to rotate around and bring in. Suppose it's a good problem to have. All right, let's go ahead and bring in Elia and Ozturk for this game. We'll bring in Horvat for this game. And we'll bring in Fall for Farkas. Everybody else can kind of stay the way they are. Attempt to give Hussein some game time here, but he might get a sub here. We'll never know. Let's see if we can get a good victory here. Mostly our starters out. Maybe I could do a little bit more rotation, but I only beat them by 3 goals. That's not it's not that impressive. Ozturk, Horvat, and Hansis all picking up goals. Fortuna Dusseldorf. And we got a little bit of a rest after that, which is going to be good. Much needed. Wish we had a way to see how happy these guys were with their playtime. Or maybe there's a place I can see that, but like, are we like a game over what they expect? 2 games over? Like how much more do I need to play them? And things like that. They're all still happy though. It's a little about 3 weeks left. Good job, Cars. Keep it up, buddy. Johnson. Fall. Doing all right. Doing all right. Cool. Let's see here. We don't care about the draw here. We'll just see. We'll play whoever you put in front of us at this point. All right, let's go. It's another opportunity to give you guys some game time. Both our starters are a little on the tired side, so I guess that's okay. Perez also a little tired. We'll bring in Horvat. How you looking, Zavatsky? You're actually a little bit high as well. Rather not do too much rotation, though. I'll bring Hanses out for fall. Bring Vergara. Johnson in for Vergara. Bring Alfredo out. We'll give Hussein some more time here. Everybody else can stay. Looks good to me. 6-0. Elia go, Farkas go, Zavatsky pair goes, Blanco and Natman all goes. Hussein on a 7.2. Love to see that guy has figured out how to play on that left-hand side. Now, he is playing around a very, very good team, so maybe he's being lifted up a bit. But, hey, he's got to do what he's got to do. Actually, let's go back to that. We've given up 1 goal in all these 15 games. That's insane. Not only are we undefeated, but we've only given up 1 goal in 15 games. We've got a very good defense. Or maybe we're just very good offensively, and therefore the other teams just don't have a chance to do anything on their side of the ball. Or when they have the ball. Games like this, though. Top 10 opponent away from home. I always worry about those being trap games for us. Big question is, are we going to be able to keep enough money around to keep these guys happy? I don't know. These guys are going to get expensive real fast. What was that saying? Oh, wow. Really? Bundesliga 2 team just beat a... Oh, sorry. Mainz is a Bundesliga 2 team as well. Okay. Sounds good. I don't think it affects us that much. Still doing good over here. Still doing good over here. Probably about 3 games left to get them some game time as available. I love seeing a guy that I'm retraining be like this high on the list. And he's already green there. I mean, the guy obviously had the ability to learn that spot very quickly. That is a huge win for us. It's actually very fun to retrain people for different positions and see them be successful. Come on, guys. Another way from home game. Let's go. Don't slack off here. We just play all of our starters if they're able to or not, you know. Looks like Alfredo might be the only one that's tired. Oh, there's Blanco. Natman. Bring Alfredo out. We're going to give Hussein a chance here today. Up to 1.5 stars already. Wow. And then Johnson can come in for Blanco. Gustin needs to sit. We'll bring in Jorgensen over there. Everybody else stays the same. Three nothing. 6 Perez and Zavatsky. Oh, Zavatsky got injured. That is not good to see. 2 to 3 weeks. No. Parker's out for maybe a couple days. $16 in a row. Still just the one goal against Augsburg. It's so sad. Actually, the worst part is the perfect season being gone. Who was it? Wait, didn't we? Yeah. Bundesliga. Borussia Mönchengladbach drew us. So that was our chances of a perfect complete win season, right? Unexplainable, too, if I remember correctly. I guess it was probably a little more fair that they drew against us. They played as well. Speaking of them, we actually play them up here in just a moment. We still have an undefeated season, but we're not going to have a perfect season. Well, undefeated in the league, that is. We'll see. Don't get ahead of ourselves, though. Everybody's pleased with their playing time. I'm happy to see that. Try to give them at least another game or two here in these last couple. And everybody's got sick right now. Not good. Guess sickness is better than injuries, because injuries, you know, can persist. Sickness, usually you get over it and you're done, but still. Saying number one on the training. He has just, I mean, look at this. He's just absolutely just very comfortable in that role. I mean, apparently that was a genius call on my part. And by that, I mean, he was the only one that could actually play there a little bit to begin with. So I don't know how genius it was, but you know, we made the call and it's working out. I mean, he's still got a lot to learn, don't get me wrong, but he's only 18 years old. By the time that guy's 21, 22, he's going to be a world-class left back. I don't know if we'll see that, don't know if we'll get through that many seasons in this run, but we'll see. Speaking of world-class, how many world-class or elite do we have? We got Blanco, Vergara, still Perez, Natman, Johnson, 6. Oh, we do have a world-class player. World-class Pereira is a goalkeeper. I love it. I love that we have a world-class player. That is awesome. Paid 15.75 mil for this guy a year ago, and he's already a world-class player. Man, why can't we find this in all my teams? These are some good players we found. I guess our scouting is just really good in South America right now. Although not all our players are coming from South America. We've got several from a lot of places. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can play these guys one more time here. We'll bring in the Elia. We'll bring in Ozturk. Horvat's going to have to sit, though. Zavatsky comes out for you. I'd like to get one of you guys out for fall. We'll bring Farkas out for fall. Anybody down here need to sit. Everybody else looks good. And we'll just bring in it doesn't even matter who we bring in. We'll just bring in the 3 guys we got on the bench into these spots because that's all we got. Let's go. Oh, only won by a goal, and it was a late goal. We got a bit of him to that one. 24 shots, 7 on target, only 1 goal. Late. Well, thank you, Elia, for picking up a goal. You saved our bacon against the team that drew against us earlier in the season. For whatever reason, they play us very well. Man, balance. It's rough. It is rough. Got to kick our Wonder Kid distribution center into high gear here. Which doesn't mean I got to let go of players like Rodriguez that we aren't really playing that much. .67, only 1 goal. Oh, come on, game. Let's not make it so obvious, please. All right, 1 week left, basically. And they all seem to be happy. Everybody's happy. Glad to see that. How much longer do we have on you? We got 1 more year. I mean, we definitely don't want to, lose you for nothing, but surely we can convince you to stick around for, over the next year or so. Ozturk drops his lack of football. Good stuff. Ooh, Hans is injured. That is not good. don't really care who we play, honestly. All right, it's hopefully going to be a good game for us. We can play them, right? No, we played Feyenoord. We played. Yeah, actually, I don't think we've played them at all since we've been here, if I remember correctly. All right. We'll go ahead and give these guys one more game here just to make sure they are not unhappy. Zavosky needs to sit out. Horvat can come in. Hanses can sit out for fall. And everybody else can probably stay around. Yep, looks like we're okay everywhere else. We'll just bring in, I don't know, Rodriguez for Zavosky here. Well, let's go. This should make everybody happy with their game time, and then we can kind of just play however we want to play at this point. Of course. I don't know what it is about SV Verter, but they always play us so close. Our one loss of the season. Oh, so sad. We have no business losing against that team. We are a bazillion times better than that team. Oh well, takes the pressure off of a lossless season. I feel like in the battle of the W's, they have been one of the teams that's played us the closest. I mean, they legit outplayed us. I mean, credit where credit's due. How do we see our... That's not what I wanted. I want to see our matchups. Now, there's a place to see it, but I just don't remember where. I'm sure it's in here somewhere, and I'm just blind as a bat of where it shows up. Yeah, I don't know. I thought there was a place to see it. I just don't see it here for some reason. I'm sure I'm just blind. I feel like that's one of the teams that just, I don't know, always been able to challenge. We beat them there. Beat them there. Maybe I'm just misremembering. We beat them there, but only by a goal. Like, they've played us close. Only by a goal there as well. So, for whatever reason, they seem to play us closer than just about anybody else. We've got 2 goals there at least. It's weird. I don't know. I mean, as many games we've been playing, as well as we've been playing, I guess we're allowed to slip up once. Every once in a while. Hopefully that's all it is, though. One slip up. They're actually favorites to beat us. Go figure. Just away from home in this first leg, so we'll give them a little tiny edge for sure. Well, edge, and I'll give them a little bit of a boost. Maybe not an edge. What I mean by that is, yeah, they're going to play better at home, but I still think we're the better team. All right, so everybody dropping their like a football. Should have all those done. Good stuff. Only thing we got left is to give Broyar a contract at the end of the season. Hopefully Team Dynamics is happier now, other than one unhappy player. Who's the one? It's not you. Is it? Don't think so. Not sure who's unhappy. Or now we can just play the squad that we want to play without feeling like we're pressured into playing something we don't. I will still bring Bots in for Zawadzki, of course. We'll bring Palini in for Hanses now. I think everybody else can stay the same. And we just bring basically everybody into the bench. Zawadzki can stay on the bench, I guess, for now. And then Rodriguez and Fall come in as well. Palini hasn't played in a while. All right, got the win. Not by much, but we did get it. How did Palini do? 7.2. Before he got subbed off, not too bad. All right, hopefully not. I mean, this game against Hoffenheim is a home game for us, so hopefully not another trap game for us. We should dominate them pretty heavily. Ostark's still not super happy. Actually, a lot of the team is not like as happy as they could be. I'm assuming it's those that loss that we had is dragging them down a little bit. It's dragging. I mean, I need to go check that because I'm actually curious now. The entire team is just not super happy right now. We're all good, but everything else is completely delighted and satisfied. I don't know if I understand. I mean, they say there's one unhappy player. I don't see anybody unhappy. Broyar is the only one that's content right now. I mean, I guess we could try to give him a new deal. Make him happy. That might help a little bit. Chop that down, but everything else, honestly, I'm okay with. All right, fine. You can have 10%. Just want to make you happy, buddy. If you can be happy, maybe that makes everybody happy. Let's bring 6 out for Ozturk. Paris comes out for Horvat. Spotsky's back. Hansis, Farkas. Farkas can come out for Paolini. Alfredo can come out for Hussein. Gar can come out for Johnson. I need to leave Snapman in there now. Let's bring Rodriguez in for Farkas. Let's just bring Farkas all the way out. Give him some nice rest here. Same thing for Vergara. Just sit you guys all the way out. Just make sure you get plenty of rest. And we shouldn't need you for this game anyway. Famous last words, right? 3-0. Cars, Ozturk, and Zavotsky all picking up goals. Horvat wants a new contract. Okay. Alright, fine. We'll give you a new contract. It's not great, but it is what it is. That is a lot of money, my friend. You want double the money you're making right now. You can have that. That's a lot of money, buddy. A lot of money. But we want to keep you. I'm tempted to show this game here because it's, you know, it's an elimination game. kind of want to show the important games like that. And the flu still going around. If we show this game, will we still be able to show the rest of the season? I think we'll get pretty close to it, yeah. At least enough of the rest of the season to matter, I guess. Because we're not going to have to show all the Bundesliga. Like, we'll win the Bundesliga before we even get to the end of the season, most likely. Six in, out sick. Car's very injury prone. We'll bring in Elia. Bring Natman out for Gustin on this one. We'll bring Johnson in for Blanco for this one. Everybody else stays the same. We'll just bring everybody onto the bench that we can. All right, I think we're going to show this game just because it's an elimination game. So let's get in here. If we'd beaten them by like 3 goals or something like that, I probably wouldn't show this game. Only up by 1. A little bit more nervous. One shot, 1 on target. 3 shots, 2 on target. Let's go. 4 shots, 3 on target. Their goalkeeper already on a 7.0. Come on, game. All right, throwing coming in here for Rene here. Let's get a good defensive play, guys. We've had such a good defense all season long. Except now, apparently. Corner kick coming in from Perez. I thought we had that one. Come on, guys. 7 shots, 4 on target. Can't seem to score a goal to save our lives. We're about to give up another goal. Oh, got lucky on that one. Good save, good save. Offsides, good stuff. All right, let's go. Come on. We need to do some subs here. Oh, Zavatsky injured. That is not good. Botson comes in for you. Elia playing poorly. Cars comes in for you. Free kick coming from Perez here. Come on, bury it right here. Just bury it. Oh, I thought he had it. Just close. Highlight's still going though. Broyar picks up the ball. That's it. Never mind. Perez with another free kick. Not close on that one. It will count as a corner kick now. I don't think that was going in. I don't think the goalkeeper had to put his hands on that one, but we thank him for that. Botson with the corner. What? You're going to call that, ref? Come on now. All right, Hans is really, really tired right now. So, Paolini comes in for you. Gustin not playing especially well. Natman comes back in for you. Come on, guys. Get one more goal in y'all. I mean, we know we're the better team here. They're just playing fairly well right now. We'll bring Johnson out on his 6.3 there. I guess Blanco comes back in. Demand more. We are going to move to our more attacking formation here. And we're actually going to go very attacking here. We cannot buy a goal. One coming in from Natman. Can we please just win this one outright here? Marcus gets it over to Paolini. Paolini over to Botson. Botson, come on, buddy. Gets over to Alfredo. Alfredo gets tripped up. Come on, penalty. We'll take a penalty. We'll take a penalty win. I mean, I'd rather win it than run a play, but if we got to win it through a penalty, we'll take it. Come on, just bury it here, buddy. Who is this? Perez? No, who is that? Perez. It is Perez. Ah, good goal. Thank you, Perez. All right. Down to our defensive play formation here. I don't know why we're having to scrape by in this particular game, but it looks like we're going to. Struggled in this game. I mean, getting a draw is bad, but at least we got the win on the aggregate. Definitely we're not at our best, but we got the result and we move on. And again, I've said this a bazillion times before, but that's what makes championship teams. You still play a bad game and you still move on. That's a championship team. Oh, FC Porto beat PSG. Oh, that's big. We are picking up a nice contract. Club atmosphere is back to excellent. And let's give the guys some rest for this next game. Actually going to be a crazy game too. RB Leipzig away from home. Yeah, especially if we're not playing the best of our form right now. Horvat picking up a massive contract. Absolutely massive contract. Is he making more than Perez now? Yeah. Perez 185. Farkas is making so much money. We're paying a lot of money for a lot of players. If I really wanted to fix the finances, I'm pretty sure I know exactly where the financial situation is going wrong. Although I say that, we're still not, you know, still got a ways to go before we're even close to the top on wage expenditure in this league. We got to get to 3.367. Guys are still not as happy as I feel like they should be right now. It's really strange. We're playing well. What's y'all's problem? I have a feeling this is going to be a really tough game here. Even the Borussia Dortmund's going to be tough, but at least that one's at home. On Horvat, show me you earned that money. Spassky should be okay to play, I think. Well, bring Botson in. We might be giving up a loss here just because of how much rotation we're doing here at the front, but to be fair, every single guy we're bringing in is fully capable of playing at a very high level. Let's bring Alfredo out. We're going to bring Hussein in. Again, I realize kind of dangerous, but we're going to do it. If we don't rotate, we lose players, and that's not good. Let's just bring Fall in here. That's fine. It's not worth getting major injuries just to try and win a game. Like I said, had to do the rotation. We have to. Otherwise, we're in trouble. If we were still trying to get the not lose a game streak, then I would probably have done that a little differently, but we've already lost, so I'm not too worried about it. Borussia Dortmund coming up here in 7 days. That'll at least get us some rest. We should be able to play our starters in that game. No guarantee we would have won if we had played all our starters, to be fair. So I think it's worth giving the rest where needed. I mean, we're still 15 points clear of the next place team at the moment. It's also, I mean, very common to have a slump here second half of the season. As teams begin to figure you out a little bit, they usually get a little bit of a boost in ability to play you. Hey, Von Divism, how's it going? Von Davis FM. I thought I said Von Divism. Von Davis FM, how's it going? Oh, Jorgensen, hip injury. That's not good. Thanks for the follow. Possibly good-looking goalkeeper there. I mean, not going to be somebody that starts for us, but somebody that we could sell on someday, maybe. You've got to be kidding me. Our world-class goalkeeper is now injured. Because of course he is. What is the deal with goalkeepers getting injured? Goalkeepers don't get injured that much, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I bet we might start losing some games big time now. Yeah, without a world-class goalkeeper back there, we're in big trouble. Rest of our defense is just going to have to step up in a major, major way. $600 games in management. Nice. We just don't have anybody. He can come in here even as a backup option. I guess Braun needs to step up just as a backup option. Man City, that's going to be a tough one. Goodness. Injuries are starting to plague us in a big way. And it's not even injuries during games. It's just injuries during... We're not even training that hard either. We're doing a very light training regimen here. And yet somehow the injuries are starting to pile up. It's like Football Manager's like, you know what? Y'all haven't had an injury in a while. We've got to give y'all a guaranteed injury. I just roll the dice to see which of our players gets a guaranteed injury for 6 weeks. Just saying, Football Manager, it's okay to not have any injuries during a season or anything like major. Like little knocks here and there, that's one thing, but like it's okay to not have any major ones. It's possible we could have a good enough medical team to handle that, just saying. All right, Leosin comes in there. Braun comes in there. Johnson comes in for Vergara. Carr sits out for Elia. And I think that's about all we can sub around here. So let's just bring in some better guys onto the bench. I say better. We only got a couple options. And hope that our defense can help out Leosin because I have my doubts. I have a feeling we're about to give up like 4 goals here. I'd love to be wrong. Oh, we gave up no goals. Good job. Good job. Thank you, defense, for helping out your buddy. We only got 1 goal on the other side. But we'll take it. 14 days until the next game. Let's go ahead and throw in a friendly in here, please. Any, mini, miny, mo. You, Martin Rhoda. $23 players, $24 players on international duty. All right, come on. Let's finish up this year. Played extremely well. Starting to slip up a little bit. Hopefully this friendly gets us back kind of in a hugely positive mode. I mean, yeah, this Kunetsov guy. He definitely could be good. Honestly, you can have whatever you want. I don't care. Will our injured guys be back in time for the next round of the Champions League? Could be as good as Pereira. That's some bold statements, my friend. Very bold statements. Injuries are really starting to pile up. Seven nothing. I don't think we played any of our starting players in that game. What'd you do in your first game, buddy? Where are you? Oh, there he is. 7.5. All right, good job. Jorgensen out for 9 weeks. Pereira out for 4 more weeks. Cars might. He's not going to be back in time yet. Perez should be back, though. Hopefully for the Man City game. We're going to need him. Best Wonder Kids in football. Hey, we got Fall on this list. Oh, also Castro. Forgot Castro was ours. And you're Skirvin. Yeah. We got 3 guys on this list. So Hussein as well. Anybody else we got? Not yet. Got to keep the distribution center open though. We got to get more guys in here, develop them, sell them on, keep the money flowing. It's funny how like half these guys on this list aren't even going to be good enough for us though. We're getting to the phase where we can really fine tune what kind of Wonder Kids we're going for. We just have 4. I'm assuming that's mostly because we just don't have that many young kids anymore. Most of our guys have aged up. So. Maybe getting on this list. It's not bad. Oh, game. Wise with the injuries, please. I don't understand. We are getting so many injuries all of a sudden. We are not going to have a team to put together. This is just terrible. Well, if we start losing, at least we have an excuse. Pretty sure we're getting knocked out by Man City, having half our players out. This is not good. Okay. We gotta take care of what's in front of us first. Let's go play this game here. Away from home, 16th ranked. Tons of injuries. I mean, Paris has to play. We have nobody else that can play. mean, this is so bad. I don't know if I've seen it this bad before. I mean, let's get some guys on here that we know can sort of play. Just get some more bodies on here. All right, let's go. One by one goal. Not too surprising considering how bad things are looking. We are going to get decimated by Man City, I'm pretty sure. Already got budgets for next year. Wow. We've already qualified for the Champions League. They basically let us keep the money we already had, I think, which we're not planning on spending, so it doesn't matter. Lowest we can finish in the league is second. The lowest we can finish is second. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. We are how many games out and we can't go below second? Six games out. Okay, fine. I think it's just you two that we're not able to talk to, maybe? No, who are we missing? There we go. Not that you guys are training anyway, but we'll go ahead and set the button. Can we see how many injuries Man City has? Is that a thing that's reportable? One, Ansu Fati. That is their only injury, because of course it is. We might have the best team in the world, but if they're sitting at home watching the TV, it does not help us. I don't usually show like key injuries here. Horvat, Pereira, Jorgensen. Schumann's on the list, but it doesn't count. Cars, I mean, it's so bad. The only one they have is Fati. Come on, game. You didn't have to do that. Just saying. Not necessary. I realize we've been super duper uber dominant this season, but it just seems cruel. A lot of these supposed wonder kids don't even have the potential to be considered right now. Well, we're able to mostly field a team here. Need some sort of striker, somebody we can put on the bench here. All right, we'll bring you on, whoever you are. Hope you're not registered. Never mind. How about you? All right, you're fine. I don't know, do something like that. Do we want to swap out? We want to swap cars as well. Okay. Oh, you're not registered. Never mind. Sorry. Whatever. Just grab somebody. I just want to grab somebody onto the bench here. All right, that's good enough. Okay, let's see what happens. I expected us to lose. We didn't lose by as much as I thought we were going to. So I guess we got to take that with some level of whatever. Did we? Why were we putting Watson on the loan list? I guess we are keeping him. So no reason for that to stay that way. Two or 3 months for that. He's done the rest of the season, isn't he? But getting Gustin cars. Kansas will be back soon-ish. Pereira's not miles away, thankfully. If we can get past Man City, which I still have serious doubts that we can, then Pereira should be back for anything after that. right, come on, let's get through this next game. I just have no idea. Man City, no idea. Record number of wins, 125. We win 2 more, we'll hit the record. They are expected to win. I mean, it's a home game against the worst team in the league. I would say we're expected to win. That is a fair statement. Wow, having 2 suspensions thrown in here as well is pretty rough. All right, we're just gonna go with that. I'm gonna keep going to the under squad and figuring out who's actually good. Wish it would show me their potential here, but it doesn't. Maybe there's a way to set that up. I think we won, guys. Pair goes from Elia, hat trick from 6. Pair goes from Zavatsky, pair goal from Johnson. Yeah, that's a way to get back into winning form. Pretty dominant. 3 assists from Zavatsky as well. We haven't officially won it yet. I think we haven't won it yet because of goal differential only. Because I think there's 5 games left, and FC Bayern could get the same number of points as us, but they won't get us on goal differential. There's no way. 86-point goal differential. So we're one game away from officially winning it, even though we have, for all intents and purposes, won the league. I don't even know if I want to play this Man City game. I have a feeling it's going to be pretty sad. Although if we play, I mean, granted, it's completely different levels of players that we're playing against. But the way we play that Hanover team obviously proves that we can do pretty good. Lost a lot of money this year because we brought in a lot of new players. But we'll just start rebuilding our financial situation again over time. So we're going to be okay. We're microscopically favorites to win here. Although I don't know that they've looked at our injury list. Weird. Kind of a weird question, if you ask me. Why should age matter if they're good enough? Absolutely. Cars is technically back. Can only play about 45 minutes though. Kansas, let's get you out for Paulini. Pereira's still out. Yeah, and if we get past this game, I think we bring Pereira back soon. All right, we'll go with that. We're gonna actually play this game too. Have my doubts, but again, we gotta give ourselves a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of grace here because of the injuries. Come on, guys, prove me wrong. There's Paolini with the ball over to Farkas. Farkas to Zavatsky. Zavatsky to Natman. Gets it up to 6. We got enough good players to do this. Cars, offsides. Well, he missed it anyway, but... Come on, guys. 3 shots, 1 on target. Take care of our goalkeeper back there, guys. Take care of him. Still 3 shots, 1 on target. We're in this game 0-0, aren't we? I can see it now. All right, I believe, who was it the cars had to come out at 45? Technically should not have left him out that long. That's all right. We'll bring you out. Natman's playing atrociously bad. So we'll bring Gustin in for you. Everybody else is just going to have to figure it out for now. Come on, guys. Yep, I figured. We might be the best team in the world, but we can't. Got guys that are out injured. Not much we can do about it. Well, we got most of our starters, but we just don't have our world-class goalkeeper back there to stop some of these shots from going in. I need to do some subs. Perez, we just don't have anybody coming for Perez. Perez, you have to stay out there, buddy. That's the way it is. Regar's playing poorly. I guess we'll bring Alfredo out. I mean, that's just dumb play. Embarrassingly dumb play. That's not our goalkeeper's fault. You set him up for failure on that one, buddy. That is all she wrote. We got dominated by Man City, as we should. I mean, we deserve this. Like, I mean, there's just no way he's going to stop anything. He's just not good enough. Shame, 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 shame. Man, it's just, I cannot believe we had so many injuries. I mean, we lost our star player. We lost a world-class goalkeeper. any rotational players. Like I said, we needed to get Perez out there. We didn't have anybody who could bring in for Perez. Horvat's sitting here on the bench, for 3 months. So it is what it is. All right, we'll just breeze through the rest of the season. Really does not matter at this point. We've already won the league, so we know we've got that in the bag dominatingly. I mean, that proves that we are the best team in the world by how much we won the Bundesliga. I'm not even going to do the training talks anymore. I don't think it matters anymore. Yep. Couldn't play like that a game ago, huh, guys? Fourth straight Bundesliga. It's starting to get boring at this point. Should have won the Champions League, but I mean, we're not beating the best teams in the world without our goalkeeper. That's just not going to happen. If we beat the best teams in the world without our goalkeeper, then are they the best teams in the world? That's kind of how I would look at that. The rest of the entire... Well, it doesn't really matter. I just don't want to overthink it too much. You're just so dumb. It's hilarious. Sure, we'll use our suggestions from now on. Let's see what these guys can do. Are you very young goalkeeper back here? Schultz coming in as a midfielder on the left. Okay, I like that. Let's try that. Still got Oster and Ellie in here, but Rodriguez, Palini coming. Yeah, we got a lot of rotation here. Let's see if that was a huge mistake. Barely got the win. Fall picking up a goal. I mean, we had 31 shots, 7 on target. They had 0. If we had done anything but win that game, that would have been pretty effing. Now, the final game of the Pokal is going to be pretty tough. Three-one pair goals from Perez. Good to have you back. Elia picking up a goal. And our dominance continues. 94 goal differential. Ugh. $105 goals. The last time was 102 from Borussia Dortmund. We have achieved the record. And we're not done yet. Real Madrid beating Man City in the Champions League. Be a decent guy to pick up. Not going to cost as much. Yeah. Yeah, we should go for this guy. If he doesn't turn into anything, it's a good gamble. I won't loan you back. It's fine. Chelsea whooping up on Liverpool. Wow. How did we play in the league? We did beat Liverpool ourselves. We beat Valencia. Beat Lazio. Lost to Feyenoord. Drew against Barcelona. Beat Man City. Or Man United, I should say, sorry. And then, yeah, went out from there. What upset about, like, why they're not giving us a super positive, be competitive in the Super League is the only one we failed. All right. Is Pereira back? We're one away from rewriting the record books. Of our record books, I should say. And then the Bundesliga record is 91 points. So we need 2 wins for that. Game against Bayer Leverkusen is going to be tough, though. We retain the Division 1 Northern something or another, Northeast title, for whatever that's worth. 3-0 win there. 6 picking up a pair of goals. Osterk picking up a goal. All right, let's just finish this out. And we are another good season in the books. Not a great season, though. Again, winning the Champions League was our expectation. Too good not to. We got, what, 2 more games left in the season? And then 1 Pokal Cup game. Three, 4 weeks. Oh, the injuries continue. Because Of course they do. Another decent looking player for relatively cheap. We can end the season with Bayer Leverkusen and FC Bayern. It's a tough way to end. Glad we've already locked everything down. In takeover talks. Pay almost $1 billion for the club. It's crazy. Love how we're like we're at the best on this list right here. Like we bring in money and we don't have a lot of wages right now comparatively. So, do we? Did we ever get our new stadium figured out? Oh yeah, the Kevin De Bruyne Park. That's right. 2 more years though. 2 more years. Brand new stadium. It's a pretty dominant way to beat these guys. 2 goals for you. Go, go, go. Good stuff. I think we got the record, don't we? Now for the most number of wins in a season. Most number of points as well, I believe. I think we're tied on points. And then we've got the most wins, I believe. I might have that backwards. $102 goal differential. Absolutely insane. No excuse we didn't win the Champions League this year. Well, okay. No, that's not right. That's not right. We have an excuse. We had some big injuries. That is an excuse. Are we playing in the cup game? Oof. Catalan Batty. That's unfortunate. Borussia Dortmund. So we're going to play both of the big teams right here back to back at the end. Still good to get a couple more Wonder Kids rotating through. I'm glad we've got those 2 guys we already grabbed. Still got a couple guys out on loan that we'll be bringing back. So we're still keeping the process going, you know, keeping the cycles going here. Perez named as the Footballer of the Year. Hands us 3rd. 30 goal contributions for the year. That is impressive. Oh, we didn't get the points outright. We're tied on 91. That's a shame. That's all right. If I actually cared too much, I would have might have played the game. 95.71 mil for getting first place. That takes care of a big chunk of our financial situation, at least temporarily. We expected to win this thing. Challenge. All right, we're good enough. We're fine then. If just challenge, then I don't really care. Come on, game. We are expected to win. Let's go for it. Paulini will be homegrown at club here in a couple months. That's perfect. He's the only one that really matters on that list. All right, let's go ahead and just play our good squad here, and then we'll actually play this game. Just why not? Zavatsky sits out for Botson. Everybody else stays. Braun can come in for you. Rodriguez comes in here. Fall comes in there. Palini can stay on the bench. Everything else looks good. Let's go. Adeyemi already got an injury. Carr's picking up the ball. Gets it over to Natman on the right-hand side. Natman pushing up to 6. 6. All the way back to Vergara here. Come on, guys. Natman to Vergara. Vergara to Hansis. Back to Vergara. 6. 6 over to Farkas. Come on, guys. I'll say Farkas is just going to go for a goal. Nice. Good goal from Farkas there. I mean, they gave him so much space here. I don't know what that was about. Going coming in from Natman into Farkas, back to Natman. Natman over to Farkas. Farkas to Natman. Come on, guys. To Bodson. Over to Alfredo. Come on, let's get a shot off. Oh, close. Well, 75,000 people in attendance today. Pretty impressive for a cup game. Alfredo with the throw in into Hansis. Farkas with it now. Gets it to Hansis. What a goal. Not to be undone by Farkas. Hansis, our other defensive midfielder, picks himself up a goal here. Come on, guys. Oof, close. Come on. Six picking up the ball. Tries to get to Cars. Don't think that's going to happen. It does not. There's Blanco, though. Back over to Natman. And that is the end of the highlight. Never mind. Perez with a free kick here. Blanco in the area. Over the bar. All right, half time. Up 2-0. Good way to end the season on a good win here. If we can hold on here. Good to have Pereira back. Perez hands us with the ball. Ooh, there we go. Alfredo. He's going to finish it himself. He is. Second goal of the season for him. Boys are just having some fun at this point. All right, let's get us a sub in here. Bring bot. Well, we don't really have anybody that can truly play over there. Fall can play over there, sort of. So we'll bring Fall in. Actually falls pretty good over there. That should be fine. Just see if we can get a fall. There he is. I mean, I don't know, buddy. Not the most amazing shot in the world. Good job there temporarily, and then they gave us one back. Game one back. That's all right. That's all right. We're still good. All right, let's get another sub in here. Farkas can come back for Paolini. I think that's gonna be it for now. All right, last two subs. Let's get Hussein in here, give him a chance to get some time here. And we'll bring Ozturk in for 6. We get a goal. Gustin coming in off as a sub, getting a goal. Good job. All right, let's just hold on. We've had a very dominating game here. Let's not give them any more hope if we can. Ball gets tripped up there. Ooh, good takeaway, Gustin. Paolini with the ball. He gets it up to Ozturk. Ozturk just going to finish it himself. Tries. Good save. Corner kick coming in from Perez. Seem to be just as dominant in this game as we were in the German league all season long. A good way to end our German run here today. Could have been better in the Champions League is all I'm saying. There we go though. We got us a trophy celebration. Yeah, good job, team. Nice. A lot of fans out today. Apparently the fans enjoy that particular cup, I guess. I mean, pretty dominant against one of the best teams in Germany for a long time. Treble, because we got the Super Cup, right? we sandwiched FC Bayern twice. All right. Well, that is how we ended. 62 million in the bank, 110 million in the transfer budget. Again, we're not really going to be touching this transfer budget much unless we find some more like 5 to 10, maybe at most 15 million wonder kids that we feel like are going to be worth something someday. That's about the only people we'll be spending on at this point. Squad's looking solid. We're very happy with the squad as is. Just got to get those injuries under control. Might be better. Might be a good idea to bring us another better goalkeeper on the bench as opposed to the guy we got currently. He obviously just is. I didn't expect him to play. So that's kind of how that went down. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to think about that one. But other than that, pretty happy with the squad. Pretty happy with what we got going on. I mean, we still got one if we look at the season preview. we got most of the good players in this list. So good stuff there. Should be favorites to win again next year. Just got to take care of the Champions League, which is what it is. But I'm actually going to put a cut in there about 15 minutes early on the stream, but I don't want to get into the transfer stuff just yet. So we'll do that next time, and just keep on keeping on. But I do appreciate everybody coming out or watching on the VOD. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.